Yo, what it do, what it do, what it do? How's everybody feeling? We back at it once again. Beat Economy 200 time. I hope y'all are ready because I am definitely ready. We got some fire in the building tonight. Producers are going to go crazy tonight. We got 16 producers from everywhere. China, VA, Virginia, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, I should say, PA, VA, North Carolina, Syracuse. I can't even remember all the places, but UK is in the building. But we got a lot of different continents in the building, a lot of different states, a lot of different countries. So it's going to be one of those crazy battles, one for the books. Whoever wins tonight, salute. Can't forget Connecticut's in the building. Connecticut's definitely representing. VA's definitely representing. Indiana's in the building. South Africa is in the building. So it's going to be some shit tonight. And with that being said, let me shout out all the producers in the battle. Shout out to Phoenix Flame, by the way, who got the hoodie. I hope he got there by now. This is the hoodie he got for the Tone Mason sample flip. Little something for the winner who got the who won the battle for the Tone Mason sample flip. Phoenix Flame. So we had to ship that all the way over to South Africa. I hope he got there by now. Hopefully Customs didn't snatch it up. But shout out to everybody. We got CY representing Indiana. Shout out to CY. C the Freak representing CT Connecticut. Ron Beats representing North Carolina. Unspoken Truth representing the UK. Cardiff, Wales, United Kingdom in the building. Jet Runner representing Virginia. Big Hugh B representing Kansas City, Missouri. We got JL Beats back at it once again. Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. You already know what it is. Wody, South Africa. Phoenix Flames, South Africa. Slumber Party from North Carolina. Trepstar from Massachusetts. We got Chef Cody representing the Chi-Town, Chirac. Speaking of Chirac, I hope Dirk is okay. I heard he got his house stuck up or something like that, or had to let some off at an intruder and whatnot. So hopefully that situation is taken care of. Mr. Flesh representing China. Beijing, China's in the building. Grims representing Syracuse as well. Sugar Brown representing North Minneapolis. And Shadow also representing China. So we got a lot of China in the building tonight. A lot of South Africa in the building tonight. A lot of VA in the building tonight. A lot of North Carolina in the building tonight. But shout out to everybody who's in the building tonight. It's going to be a crazy battle, as I said. We're going to jump right into this. Yeah, Dirk lives in ATL. It happened at ATL, but, he from the Chi, as we all know. That's why I was just shouting that out. But, yeah, hopefully all is well with him and his lady, Lil Durk. We can't lose any more rappers. We lost enough over the last little while, so hopefully we don't lose any more going into the second half of 2021. With that being said, we're going to jump right into it. I'll be hosting and judging the battle as we did last week, the new format for those that are just new to the platform. So we got 16 producers. First round is best of 3 beats. Second round is cutthroat, 1 beat apiece. Third round is cutthroat, 1 beat apiece. And then the final 2 go back to cutthroat. Go back to best of 3. All right, so it's going to be tough getting through this first round because you got a lot of heavy hitters going up against each other, but that's how we do it. One of them will walk away with $200 tonight. That's how we do it. Every Beat Economy 200, somebody walks away with the bag. So $200 is going to be sent one way or the other to somebody. Wody's representing for his 4th time. He's going for his 4th win. Hopefully, if he does it, he does it. But he got some tough competition to get the bag tonight. He had tough competition last week as well. But he's trying to go for his 4th win tonight. So we're going to see how that goes. But shout out to all the producers, everybody in the chat. We're going to jump right into it. So first up, we got CY representing Indiana and C the Freak representing Connecticut. They're going to set the tone for the battle tonight. CY's first time on the platform. C the Freak, definitely a veteran in the finals last battle. So we'll see what he does today. But let's jump right into it. CY, first beat, 60 seconds, Indiana. Let's do it. right, so that was the first beat setting the tone. CY represent Indiana, first time on the platform. Give him a chance to, feel it out, see what the competition is like. See the Freak, let's see what you got to say in response to that. Was that enough to get the first win or not? We're gonna find out. See the Freak's first beat called Body for Body. CT Zone, let's do it.
See the Freaks on the beat.
We can go body for body. Got too many hoes, let's go thotty for thotty. Not looking for problems, so try me, try. I got white people fans, look like Scotty too high. Not looking for drama, the drama combined. She don't look like my mommy, I call her my mom. Not trusting nobody, don't fuck with nobody. Not trying to resign, but they trying to resign. Fuck it, shit, we can go body for body. Got too many hoes, let's go thotty for thotty. Not looking for problems, so try me, try. I got white people fans, look like Scotty too high. Not looking for drama, the drama combined. She don't look like my mommy, I call her my mom. Not trusting nobody, don't fuck with nobody. Not trying to resign, but they trying to resign.
All right. That beat was cool, but there was too much vocal in that beat. Now, you can use vocals in the beats. We all know you can use vocals in the beats, but that was like 3/4 of the beat was a vocal. And that's kind of frowned upon to do that. So I'm going to give the first round to CY, kind of a technicality. The beat was dope. The sample flip was dope, the Erykah Badu, Dr. Dre, I can't remember what the original artist is, but that sample, dope sample, it's just too much. It was almost like a song, you know what I mean? And this is a beat battle, so it's all about the beat, you know what I mean? This kind of cheat code by doing that, so much vocals on it. If it was just, like a vocal chop, cool, but just to have the whole 45 seconds of vocals on it is a little bit much. So we're going to give the first round to CY. Let's see what the second round sounds like. 60 seconds, and just to be mindful of that, you can use vocals in beats, but don't have like half of the song or 3/4 of the song with vocals in it, because it's basically a song at that point. All right, CY second beat, 60 seconds. It's called Freaky Friday. Let's do it. All right, so that was the second beat from CY, represent Indiana. See the Freak, let's see what you got to say in response to that. I hope you don't have a vocal throughout this one, but we're going to find out. This one is called Cali Bones, 60 seconds. Let's get it.
See the Freak on the beat.
So there you have it, See the Freak. You know how to do the sample, the vocal chops. Do that. Don't do a vocal throughout the whole beat. Do just like you just did. That's dope. You know, just minimal vocals, chops in here, in and there, but not having that vocal the whole 45 seconds. You know what I mean? So obviously that one goes to See the Freak. Best of 3. Let's see who got the third and final one. Let's see which one of these two is gonna make it to the top 8. Cutthroat, CY, you got one. See the Freak, you got one. We're going to see who gets the final say in this one. So, third beat. This one is called The Party, CY, Indiana Zone. Let's get it. Right, CY coming with that West Coast gangsta bounce. That was called The Party. See the Freak, let's see if that was enough to get CY in, or if this is going to be enough to get you in the Cutthroat top 8. See the Freak, third beat called Magnolia Vibes. So we're going to check into some New Orleans Magnolia Projects vibes. 60 seconds. Let's do it.
Yeah. See the Freak on the beat.
Make that ass go rum-a-bum-bum. Check that ass and the booty won't talk. Make that ass go rum-a-bum-bum.
We got to hold up a sec. I think we played the wrong version of that beat called Magnolia. Just give us a hot second. We're going to get this right. So that was the wrong version. We got the right version right here. So just hold up. This is the correct version called Magnolia Clap See the Freaks, third beat.
Yeah.
See the Freak on the beat.
Make that ass go rum-a-bum-bum. Check that ass and the booty won't talk. Make that ass go rum-a-bum-bum.
Miami, Lil Haiti, Lauderdale.
that beat almost got disqualified, almost, because it had a bit of vocal, but not like the whole, not half of it. You know, it had like maybe 20 seconds or whatnot. So almost got disqualified, but we're going to give that one to See the Freak. The beat overall was a better vibe to it, a better bounce to it. You know, had better energy to it. You know, the West Coast vibe that CY had was cool. Kind of too simple. Kind of too simple for a beat battle. You know, kind of just like your standard West Coast kind of bounce, but nothing really extra or added to it. So we're gonna give that one to See the Freak, but too much vocals in the beat is gonna work against you down the road, See the Freak. So you got this one, you win the top 8, you win the cutthroat, but I hope you don't have, you know, your second round, third round, and final rounds full of vocals all through the beat. So just be mindful, all producers, you know, don't have a whole bunch of vocals. If it's a chop, cool. A little vocal here and there is cool. In and out is cool, but just to have it throughout like half the song, 3/4 of the song is a no-go. So again, See the Freak, we'll see you in the top 8. CY, salute to you, Indiana Zone, representing for the first time on the platform. You've seen what the competition is like, so now that you know, you come back the second time and do it up. All right, with that being said, let's keep it moving. We got Ron Beats representing North Carolina and The Unspoken Truth representing Cardiff, Wales, United Kingdom. Ron Beats, first time on the platform as well. Salute to all the first-time producers getting it in. We got a lot of international producers all over the place, overseas, China and whatnot, signing in, checking in, tapping in for the first time. So salute to all the new producers on the platform. Ron Beats, first beat. This is called Mason Wu Immaculate. I see he's been studying the man with many styles when it comes to these names. But this one is called Mason Wu Immaculate. 60 seconds, Ron Beats. Let's get it. Nice vibe to this one. I like this Ron Beats, North Carolina. That beat actually makes me think of what the vibe of North Carolina is just by listening to that beat. So definitely had like a North Carolina feeling to me as far as my take on what North Carolina is like. I've never been there, but salute to North Carolina. Unspoken Truth. Let's see what you got to say in response to that. This beat is called Black Widow. 60 seconds. Let's do it. All right, that one is pretty close. I'm going to play a 15-second snippet of both of those again, just to really get a clear determination on where I'm going with this one. But Ron Beats, a 15-second snippet of this one. snippet of Ron Beats. Let's do a snippet of The Unspoken Truth once again to get a definitive win on this first beat. Very, very close. Very, very close. And the fact that The Unspoken Truth had some transitions in it kind of added more to the overall vibe. But vibe wise, like with straight vibe wise, the overall vibe of it, I'm going with Ron Beats, just based on the overall vibe of it. Just kind of was glued together. The vibe was just went together. You know what I mean? Rom's beat all went together. The Unspoken Truth was dope because he had some transitions and the strings and everything was dope. But the vibe, the overall vibe on Rom to me was just a little bit more cohesive. You know what I mean? So first round I'm gonna give to Rom Beats, but it's best of 3. So we're gonna see what the second round had. Rom Beats, second beat, 60 seconds. Let's do it. This beat is called Trailblazer Marathon. Alright, so that was the second beat from Ron Beats representing North Carolina. Unspoken Truth representing Cardiff, Wales, UK. Let's see what you got for the second beat, which is called The Heat. Let's do it. Round 3. Let's do it. Of course, The Unspoken Truth got that round. Nothing needs to be said about that. That's crystal clear who got that one. Ron Beats, third beat, 60 seconds. This beat is called Glory. Let's do it. God damn, what a matchup. What a matchup. Unspoken Truth. Let's see what you got to say in response to that. This beat is called The Masquerade. Unspoken Truth, Cardiff, Wales, UK. Let's get it.
All your words don't mean. All your words don't mean. The masquerade is over.
Rom Beats, first time on the platform. Salute to you. You did very well. That beat was very, very, very dope. The sample was dope. Nothing to take away from that beat whatsoever, but Unspoken Truth was just a little bit too much for that round. All the elements, the transitions, the drums, the samples, the vocal chops, it was just too much. You know what I mean? So Unspoken Truth is going on to the next round, Cutthroat top 8. But Rom Beats, as I said, for the first time on the platform, very dope, very, very dope. You showed up and showed out. Nothing to take away from the beats. Very smooth. You got a definite lane to your beats. They all kind of have a certain vibe to them, certain energy to them, but very dope. Nothing to take away from it. So salute to you. Jump back on the platform anytime you're ready. And, you know, first round today, second round tomorrow, third round next battle, finals. You know what I mean? So salute to Rom Beats, North Carolina zone. Unspoken Truth, we're going to catch you in the top 8. And with that being said, we're going to keep it moving. We got VA versus Kansas City, Jet Runner versus Big Hugh B. Jet Runner, veteran on the platform. Big Hugh B, another newcomer, first time on, representing Kansas City, Missouri. So Jet Runner, you going first. This beat is called Spooky. Is my dude MREC always says on his channel, if you're familiar with MREC. Spooky. Let's get it. 60 seconds, Jet Runner.
Jack got the heat.
Jet Runner ain't playing no games, but he told you. He told you what the name of the beat was. Spooky, straight up. So he ain't playing no games. He didn't come to play right out the gate. But we got to hear what Big Hugh B got to say in response to that. This is his first time on the platform, and just to correct what I said, this is not Rom Beats' first time. He's been on the platform many, many months ago, many, many moons ago. He just took a little hiatus, so he's just back. We'll put it that way. It's not his first time. He's already been familiar with the platform. He just took a little hiatus, so salute to Rom Beats once again. Big Hugh B. I don't know if it's Big Hube as one word, Hube, or Big Hugh B, but for now we'll say Big Hugh B until we correct it. So Big Hugh B, first beat's called Party, 60 seconds. Let's get it.
Big Hugh Beats be beatin'.
decent beat, Big QB, decent beat. Needed a little bit more to it, maybe a little transition or something unexpected to, drop after maybe the 8-bar point or something. Just something. Just add a little bit more oomph to it. But yeah, Jet Runner got the first one. We're going to see what the second round holds. Second beat from Jet Runner. This beat is called Missing Piece. That's actually what Big QB was missing in the last round. There's a missing piece to it. But Missing Piece, the name of this beat. Jet Runner. Let's do it.
Jet got the heat.
Jet Runner got his foot on your neck right now. Big Hugh B, let's see what you got to say in response to that. 60 seconds, Big Hugh B. MCT 014, yes, the judges have changed. I am the host and the judge. But feel free to, offer your input as far as who you liked or whatnot for each round. But Big Hugh B, second beat, I should say. This beat is called Good Day. Maybe it's an Ice Cube sample. Guess I had a good day. Who knows? But the name of the beat, Good Day, 60 seconds, Big Hugh B. Let's do it.
Big Hugh Beats, BBN.
There's a vibe to that. That had a vibe. That was cool. That was a cool beat. It was a cool beat. Not necessarily bang you over the head battle beat, but then again, a lot of the beats that you hear are not necessarily the traditional knock you over the head battle beats, but the overall elements are all there for a dope overall beat. So Jet Runner, you're gonna get this one. You're going to the top 8. But Big Hugh B, salute to you. First time on the platform once again. As I said earlier, and as I always say, you step on the first time just to test the terrain, test the competition, see what the producers are like, see what the caliber of talent that you're going up against. So next time you're better prepared to come back after you observed and studied, and you come back and do it again. So salute to Big Hugh B for stepping up to the platform. Salute to the man with many styles for the subscription. Anybody else that want to subscribe, show support to the channel, by all means hit the sub up top and do that. And with that being said, we go into one for the books. JL Beats versus Wody up next. JL Beats representing Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. Wody representing South Africa. This one is going to be a crazy battle, interesting battle. We're going to see what it is. So JL Beats, you going first. This beat is called Promise. 60 seconds. Let's do it.
JL Beats.
Heavy, 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 heavy. JL Beats opening beat. The JL Beats versus Wody round, which is a standout round for sure. So that was the first beat. JL Beats. Wody, let's see what you got to say in response to that. 60 seconds. This is the 3-time champ representing South Africa. This beat is called Warrior. 60 seconds. Let's do it. God damn, that's shit. I'm gonna give the first round to Wody, but that shit was a heavy, heavy round. JL Beats and Wody. Nothing to take away from JL Beats. The beat was fire, straight fire. Wody was fire. I think just because he had more transitions and stuff that added the extra oomph to it. And I think that's kind of what put him over the edge, having the unexpected elements, so you never know what's coming next, and you look forward to that. And sure enough, he comes through with something that adds to it. It's not just a transition for the sake of a transition, but something that actually adds an extra dope element to the beat, which is what he did. So both beats, dope. I just think the extra transitions is what kind of pushed Wody over the edge a bit. So second round, JL Beats, second beat. This beat is called Black Ops. Let's get to it.
JL Beats.
Proper. I like that. All right, let's see what Wody has to say in response to that. JL Beats coming back. He ain't giving up without a fight. So this beat is called Goner. 60 seconds. Wody, South Africa. Let's do it. Very dope round. For those that tuned in last week, you know that Wody played that last battle. Nothing wrong with that. You can repeat a beat if you like. There's nothing that says you can't play a beat twice. But based on that, I want to hear round 3. So, because I heard the beat, you heard the beat, it's still a dope beat. There's nothing to take away from the beat, but just because we heard it already, you know what I mean? You can't act like you're hearing it for the first time twice. You heard it already, you know it's fire, it's a dope beat, but based on that, we want to hear round 3. Just very interesting that he chose that beat for the second round. But let's get to the third beat just to see how this goes down. So, yeah, round 3, JL Beats third beat. This beat is called King Kong. 60 seconds. Let's do it.
Somebody drop this fool for me.
I told you that's my evidence. You want to go to jail, you want to go home.
Now you gonna give me a name now.
King Kong ain't got shit on me!
Word. King Kong ain't got shit on Denzel, Training Day style. Dope, dope, dope. Salute to JL Beats for that one. Very dope. Wody, let's see what you got for your third beat. This beat is called It's Over. 60 seconds. Let's get to it.
God says in Jeremiah, I know the plans I have for you. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you.
Both beats very, very dope. I'm going to play a 15-second snippet once again. Just a 15-second snippet of both beats to make a definitive decision on this one. Starting with JL Beats. This beat is called Magic. 15 seconds. Whoops. Wrong beat. Wrong producer. JL Beats. Third beat. King Kong. 15 seconds.
King Kong ain't got shit on me!
All right, so that was a 15-second snippet from JL Beats. Let's do a 15 snippet from Wody. Third beat, It's Over, and let's make a final determination on this round right here.
God says in Jeremiah, I know the plans.
All right, fire, 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 fire. Shots fired from both sides. JL Beat, you definitely did your thing. Wody, you definitely did your thing. I got to give this one a little edge to Wody. just the instrumentation was a little heavier. You know what I mean? Like the different elements, different instrumentation on top of the transitions and whatnot. JL had some transitions as well. But the overall, if I had to listen to them and compare them and then take the 15 snippet of the real juice of the beat, I have to give a slight edge to Wody. But this was a battle for sure. There's been many producers that have done rematches, and JL, Wody, more than welcome to do a rematch. Tough competition from both sides. Neither producer is a walk in the park. JL has won on the platform. Wody has won on the platform. So both heavyweights, both dope. So salute to Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. Salute to South Africa. Both producers get it in. All right. So dope round. There's nothing to take away from either producer. All I could suggest is maybe collab and put those dope elements together. Combine what you guys both have and throw that shit together like gumbo and come up with some new shit. So salute to JL Beats. There's really no loser in this kind of a battle because they're both dope, both top tier, and there's nothing to take away from either side. It's just sometimes, first thing is someone has to win. You know what I mean? Both producers can't move through, so someone has to win. So you kind of have to deduct things and take things away, or just look for the little nuances that kind of push one producer, what one producer did that another producer may have not done. And as I said, in this case, just the little transitions, the instrumentation that was used by Wody and whatnot, just gave it that little extra element. So he'll be going on to the top 8, but salute once again to JL Beats. And with that being said, we're going to keep it moving to more South Africa. We got Phoenix Flames also representing South Africa. As I said, South Africa is heavy tonight. Slumber Party representing North Carolina. So we got more North Carolina representatives tonight and more South African representatives. So Phoenix Flames, Slumber Party. Phoenix Flames, you going first. This beat is called Hail King Caesar. 60 seconds. Let's get it. Right, so Phoenix Flames representing South Africa. That beat was called Hail King Caesar. Dope beat. Slumber Party, North Carolina. Let's see what you got to say in response to that. This beat is called Currency type beat. So we're going to get a spitter type beat real quick. 60 seconds. Let's get it.
Slumber Party.
I'm going to do a 15 snippet on that one as well. 15-second snippet when the beats are very close like that, just to give a definitive answer on this one. So Hail King Caesar, Phoenix Flame, 15 seconds. Let's get it. was a 15-second snippet. Phoenix, do a 15-second snippet from Slumber Party. All right, those were very closely matched up. Neither one gave me the 100% knockout punch. It was could go either way. It could really go either way. Transition-wise, a little edge to Phoenix Flames just because a little added transitions, but it's basically a tie to me. Honestly, it's pretty much a tie, but I'm gonna give a slight edge to Phoenix Flames just for having a little transitions in there. But generally speaking, pretty much a tie. But we're gonna go with Phoenix for the first round. That one could have went either way. So second round, let's see if this one is a more definitive win, making a more definitive statement. Second beat, Phoenix Flames, called G Thang, South Africa. Let's get it. That is a much more definitive had that definitive oomph to it. But got to see what Slumber Party has to say in response to that first. So Slumber Party, second beat. This beat is called Young Nudie type beat. So all his beats are geared around a certain producer. So this one is Young Nudie, Nutty, however you pronounce it. 60 seconds. Let's do it.
Slumber Party.
Second snippet. I'm gonna do a 15-second snippet just to make a definitive one on this. Phoenix Flames, second beat, G Thang, 15-second snippet. All right, 15 seconds from Slumber Party. All right. Slumber Party's dope. You know, for the lane, I mean, he told us the direction he was going based on the artist. It's a tight beat of. So we already know what to expect based on that lane. But in comparison to each other, instrumentation, the whole musicality of it, quality of the whole overall beat, I would have to lean more towards Phoenix Flames on that one. So Phoenix Flame got that one. Phoenix Flames will be moving on to Cutthroat, but Slumber Party, dope. But again, because he's making tight beats, they're specific to a type artist, and that doesn't take away. You know, I don't say that to take away from it, because you can make a tight beat for anybody and it'd be fire. But it didn't have the extra oomph to it to kind of like, you know, make it a definitive win to me. It just didn't have the knockout punch. You know, it's a dope beat. You could vibe to it, you could drive to it, you could ride to it, whatnot. It's dope. It just didn't have like that knockout punch to it. But the musicality of Phoenix Flame was a little bit more polished, we'll say. So salute to Phoenix Flame, South Africa. Moving on to the top 8, but salute to Slumber Party, North Carolina. Again, nothing to take away from the beat. But you know what? For the hell of it, let's do a round 3 just to hear what they had for the third beat anyway. You know, so Phoenix Flame, we're going to play it anyway just to hear what the third beat would have sounded like if we had gone to that. So third beat, Phoenix Flames, Dreamers. Let's get it. Nicely done, Phoenix Flames, third beat. Slumber Party, let's see what you had in store for your third beat. This beat is called a future type beat. So we heard the Currency, we heard the Young Nutty. Now let's get the future type beat. 60 seconds, let's do it.
Slumber Party. That beat. I like the way that rides. Dope beat by Slumber Party. Phoenix Flame, I mean, these are totally different calibers of producers. Their styles are so different. Now, I know Phoenix can do the trap thing and all that. But for tonight, he's showing a different side, I guess you might say. Or maybe he's saving that for the later rounds. I'm not sure. But he's showing more musicianship so far. Radio, almost like radio ready. I wouldn't even say radio friendly, but it's ready for that lane, you know, as people mentioned in the chat, the Bruno Mars and stuff like that. So salute to both producers. Phoenix Flames, a little bit more polished overall as a producer. His sound, his mixes is a little bit more, is cleaner. So overall, I'm giving this this matchup to Phoenix, but Slumber Party still dope for that lane, and the tight beats that you're doing, continue to do that, and jump back in when you're ready to jump back in. All right, with that being said, we're gonna keep it moving. Phoenix will be joining us in the top 8. We got Trepstar versus Chef Cody. I think these two have battled before, but welcome back to do it again. All right, Trepstar representing Massachusetts, Chef Cody representing the Chi-Town, Chirac. Trepstar, you going first. This beat is called Holding On. 60 seconds. Let's get it. Damn, Trepstar went in. I said instrumentation early. Damn, he went all the ways in with the instrumentation. Dope, Trepstar representing. Chef Cody, let's see what you got to say in response to that. 60 seconds. This beat is called Just a Preheater. So we just getting warmed up. 60 seconds. Let's do it.
Damn, Cody. What you cooking, G?
Into the thick of it.
See.
And break your back.
Nothing to take away from Trepstar's beat. The beat was dope. The instrumentation was heavy. It was well put together, but this Chef Cody beat was just a little bit, caught us on the element of surprise. I know everybody was thrown off and surprised by this track. Very, very dope. Very, very heavy. We got to give this first one to Chef Cody. Just the element of surprise, not knowing where it was going to go, but it's sounding dope. And we're happy where it ended up going in the direction and how it was put together and the sample selections and all that. Glued together very well. So very dope beat from Trepstar. The instrumentation, guitar was very crazy. I like that. But Chef just had a little bit more fire for this first opening round. So Chef got the first one. Trepstar, second beat, 60 seconds. Beat is called Fax. F-A-X-G. Let's do it. That what's that sound that people always used to do back in the day? Shit, it'll come back to me. But dope vibe, Trepstar. Dubstep, that dubstep vibe to it. which in a live battle, if you ever been to a live battle, that dubstep can mess a producer up. When someone throws that element on, it's been done before and messed some people up. So salute to Trapstar with that one. Chef Cody, let's see what you got to say in response to that. Beat is called Here Comes the Smoke G. 60 seconds, let's get to it.
Buona notte. Sheesh.
All right, we're going to do the 15-second rule one more time just to get a clear, definitive one on this. So Trapstar, 15 seconds. We're going to give you 15 seconds on this one. All right, 15 seconds, Trapstar. Do 15 seconds from Chef. Here comes the smoke. All right. Matching them up side by side, the harder edge, I have to give that to Chef Cody. Just having that harder edge. You know, it's sometimes interesting when you got to match up two totally different genres. So what I do is evaluate it based on the lane. So if you're doing some drill shit, I'm going to evaluate it based on that drill lane. If you're doing like some musical, flute, guitar, piano, then I'm going to judge it based on that lane. But when they're up against each other, you know, that's the only way you can do it, because you're judging apples and oranges, two totally different sounds. So you gotta kind of rate it based in its lane. So based on its lane, I would probably give Trapstar like a 7 for its lane, and I'd give 8 to Chef for its lane. So based on that, you know, I'm gonna give Chef that round. But dope round, dope producers, and that's kind of the only way you can really do when it's totally different lanes, because, you know, how else you going to judge something that's reggae versus something that's trap? It's totally different genres, totally different styles. So you got to evaluate it based on its lane. And, you know, that's how I would chop it up for that round. So giving Chef Cody with that one. Chef Cody moving on to the top 8. But Trapstar, a veteran, an OG on the platform, always doing his thing, representing from Massachusetts. So I'm sure it will see you back in a future battle. But Chef Cody's moving on. And with that being said, we're going to take a trip over to China. The final two best of 3 rounds, first rounds. We got two more sets of producers. Up next, we got Mr. Fresh versus Grims. Mr. Fresh representing Beijing, China. Grims representing Syracuse, upstate New York. Mr. Fresh, you're going first. Shout out to China. We got like a whole bunch of China producers that just jumped in the last minute. Some of them can't fit in this one, so we'll get them for the next battle. But Mr. Fresh, you going up first. Mr. Flesh, my bad, not Fresh. Mr. Flesh, like skin. All right, 60 seconds. This beat is called Buddha. Let's do it. Interesting beat from Mr. Flesh representing Beijing, China. Shout out to China. All right, let's see what Grims has to say in response to that. 60 seconds. This beat is called Menace. Let's do it. Gonna do the 15-second rule real quick, real quick, because this was dope. And again, totally different lanes. Mr. Flesh from China, let's give you 15 seconds. Buddha once again. Interesting, Mr. Flesh. Let's see what Grims has to say once again. Menace. Very, very dope. Again, two different lanes. And in their respective lane, it's kind of an even, kind of very, very close even. I'm giving a slight. Man, in their lane, they're like even. In their lane, they're kind of even. Wow, that's the first one that really stumped me on that one. The China vibe. The Grims vibe. Wow. You know what? Let's come back to that one. That one, we're going to come back to that one. We don't usually do this way, but that one, we're going to come back to this one. Let's jump to the second beat just to see what that sounds like. We're going to come back. We're going to revisit this round because that one was very interesting based on them being in totally different lanes. And even when I evaluate them in their respective lane, it's kind of surfacing around the same level. Let's get back to that one. But Mr. Flesh, let me hear what you got for the second beat. Old or new, 60 seconds, Beijing, China. Let's get it.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, and thank you very much.
That was second beat from Mr. Flesh. Let's jump into Grim's second beat called Safari. 60 seconds. Let's do it. That was evenly very, very close, but I'm going to give a slight edge to Grimes on that one. Slight edge, like a 7.5 to a 8. So very, very close, but I'm giving the extra 0.5 to Grimes. And with that being said, we're going to go to a round 3 based on how this matchup is going down. Very tight competition. Beijing, China bringing it. Upstate New York bringing it. So, yeah, let's go to a round 3 and see. The only definitive one so far is Grims got 1. He got the round 2. We still got to go back to round 1. But first, we're going to go to round 3 and see what this one sounds like. We might not need to go back to that round 1, depending on how this one goes. But Mr. Flesh, third beat. This is called Spiritualism. I like the name of all his beats. The first one is called Buddha. Second one is Older New. Third one is Spiritualism. So a lot of interesting names for beats. Let's get it. Mr. Flesh.
No.
Crazy. The name of the beat fits the sound of the beat. Mr. Flesh, first time on the platform, Beijing, China. We had no idea you working with that kind of heat over in China. Salute to China. That was dope. Grims, third beat. This is called Expectations, and I have high expectations for both of y'all and all producers tonight. So this beat is called Expectations. Grims, let's do it.
I can see no dogs, but they will be here soon. They will be falling.
Wow. Both producers salute. Matter of fact, all producers tonight salute. Everybody was bringing it. Very, very hard battle tonight. No cakewalk, no walk in the park. Everybody was on their A game. I like the different energies from different parts of the world. China's bringing this. New York is bringing that. The South is bringing this. Everybody's bringing something and adding to the pot, which is dope. And everybody's competition pushes each other up, because steel sharpens steel. And you sharpen the next producer who you're battling, and you force them to up their game. And that's what you hear every battle on Beat Economy, is a producer upping their game based on the competition, which is a good thing overall, and collaborations that happen overall. But very, very dope. I'm giving this one to Grims. Grims is moving on to the top 8, but Mr. Flesh, for the first time on the platform, very, very impressed by the sound. I had no idea that's what Beijing is working with. China, very, very dope. I hope you come back to the platform and do this again. It's your first time, so study, observe, see what the competition is like. You're definitely in this caliber of producers. Definitely dope. I like the name of the beats even. Like the names of the beats have a spiritual, connotation to them. So very, very dope from Mr. Flesh. And salute to you for the first time on the platform for doing your thing. So Grims, my bad, is moving on to the top 8, but we ain't done with China yet. We got another China matchup. Final matchup for round 1. We got Sugar Brown, North Minneapolis versus Shadow, also from China. So we ain't done with China yet. Sugar Brown, you going first. This beat is called Blood Diamonds. 60 seconds. Let's get it. I like that, and I especially like that not relying on samples. I know Sugar Brown is heavy on the sample thing, which is dope. Nothing wrong with samples, but you know, in the publishing game, you get screwed with too much samples. So salute for not going and relying too heavily on samples. But dope. First beat from Sugar Brown. Shadow, China, let's see what you got to say in response to that. This beat is called Ninja. 60 seconds. Let's get it. Another tough round. We're going to do the 15-second rule real quick. 15-second Sugar Brown, Blood Diamonds. Shadow, 15 seconds. This one is very, very, very close. Very, very tough. I'll give a slight advantage to Shadow. Slight. Just because the mix sounds a little heavier, a little fuller. But Sugar, it's pretty much a tie, but I'm giving a slight edge. First beat, first round. Let's see what the second round sounds like. So Shadow get this one with the slight edge. But both beats are pretty dope. Evenly matched up, even keel. But tough decision, tough overall round. But second beat, Sugar Brown, let's get to it. 60 seconds, this beat is called Creepin'. that. I like that. The little extra elements added at the end of that. Shadow, 60 Seconds, Bad Man. It's the name of the second beat, all the way from China. Triad style, the Bad Man from China. Let's do it.
Yeah, I told you one time, I won't tell you again, you see?
Tough round, Sugar Brown, you doing your thing. You know you're doing your thing. Continue to do your thing. But Shadow came a little heavier this particular night. It happens. Sometimes people are on their A game. Sometimes people are on their B game. Nothing wrong with your beats. Nothing to take away from anything that Sugar Brown played thus far. Dope beats. And I love the fact that you're making beats not relying on samples, because samples are dope. Sometimes producers rely too much on a sample, and the sample makes the beat. But it's dope when you can, you're versatile enough to be able to do that, but also be able to do your own thing without samples. Because as I said, in the publishing world and in the real producer world, you know how it is already with samples. You can get jammed up and just get screwed out of your beat money based on having heavy reliance on samples. So salute to Sugar Brown for stepping her game up. Making beats without relying on samples and still making dope beats. But in this particular battle, I got to give this one to Shadow just for the overall vibe and the fullness of the tracks and the sound and the mix and everything like that. So Shadow going on to the top 8, and that rounds out the first round. So we going into cutthroat mode right about now. We got See the Freak, Unspoken Truth, Jet Runner, Wody, Phoenix Flame, Chef Cody, Grimes, and Shadow. This top 8 is going to be definitely one hell of a battle. Salute to all the producers that made it thus far. It was a hard battle for everybody in the battle. And yeah, as Sean Beats says, that's why he makes his own samples. So producers stepping up and making their own sample kits, sample packs, by all means do that. So that way someone can sample your track, and you know how that works. But yeah, salute to all the producers that can do both. Sample beats or make beats out of samples, and also create your own stuff without samples. It shows diversity as a producer, and it also shows that you're going to get the bag when that time comes, and not going to have to get half of it cut or all of it cut because the person you sample from wants all your publishing. So if you're not at that level yet as a producer, you will find out what that's like down the road when you get to that level. And I'm sure you've heard of stories of that. People like Boy Wonder, for example, Best I Ever Had. I think they lost most of the publishing for that song back in 2009, 2010, whatever. That's just one example out of hundreds and dozens of examples. But that's how it works with publishing. When you sample somebody and you really like that beat, that person who owns that sample can take whatever they want from it, and you don't see nothing out of it. You're at their mercy at that point, So that's how the game goes. It's been happening for a long time, and it's going to continue to happen. So if you can make your own samples, go for it. If you just want to sample other people, go for it. But just understand the business of publishing when it comes to that. So salute to those producers that can do both. All right. With that being said, See the Freak versus Unspoken Truth. One beat apiece. We're in cutthroat mode up until the finals. So from here on, it's just one beat apiece until we get to the top 2. See the Freak, you going first. I hope all you producers have chosen your beats wisely for this round. It's just one beat. You're in or out. All right. See the Freak. This beat is called The Carters. 60 seconds. Let's get it.
See the freak on the beat.
Dope energy. Definitely bringing back that Little John energy that has been missing for a while in hip hop. But dope. See the Freak. Let's see if that's enough to get you to the top 4 though. Unspoken Truth. Let's see what you got to say in response to this beat. This beat is called The Disruptor. So if he's gonna disrupt shit, then it's gonna be a rap after this. So 60 seconds. Unspoken Truth representing Cardiff, Wales, United Kingdom. Disruptor. Let's get it. And then speaking of the UK and that soccer game that went down with who was it again? Italy. Crazy. Anyway, let's get to it. The Disruptor. Let me do the 15-second on that one real quick. This is the top 8. This is a very dope matchup, and both of them had interesting energy, different types of energy. I just want to get a quick little 15-second snip to make a definitive on this one. See the Freak, 15 seconds, the Carters. See the Freak, we heard that. Dope. Feeling that. This is how I'll break that down. Both of them had the energy because in the middle of Unspoken Truth beat, for the middle part of it, it kind of was comparative to See the Freak's energy in a way. You know, kind of had a similar vibe to it. But the transition in Unspoken Truth was what made kind of the difference. Those kind of like, I guess you call them I wouldn't even call them Griselda drums because they've been around before Griselda. But that whole vibe, how we transitioned into that, starting with that, transitioning into that, back into that kind of gave it the edge of just the high energy. You know, both producers had the energy. You know, obviously See the Freak had that Little John sample and that kind of vibe and that, you know, kind of clubby vibe to it. And then Unspoken Truth also had an element of that, but transitioning to that boom bap, the drums, kind of gave it from a creative perspective, kind of gave them the little edge. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna give this one to Unspoken Truth. Not just solely based on the energy, but the transitions, which gave it that extra element to it, you know. So both dope. Nothing to take away from See the Freak. Energy was good. The vibe was good. It's just Unspoken kind of had that element of surprise by, you know, having that transition, which kind of added that extra oomph to the overall battle, overall beat, I'll say. So Unspoken Truth, we go into the top 4 today. But, you know, it could have went either way. could have went either way. Cedar Freak could have had a little element added to his sound, and that could have went that direction. So dope producers, both evenly matched up, both bringing it, but a slight vantage point to Unspoken Truth for just having a transition, which kind of just added that extra element, extra layer to the beat overall. So salute to Unspoken Truth taking it to the top 4, and salute to Cedar Freak for making it to the top 8. You were in the finals last week. It could go either way in a battle. You never know where you're going to end up in a battle, but you're still a dope producer, so keep it moving and, see you back in the next battle. With that being said, Jet Runner versus Wody, another dope matchup about to go down. Jet Runner, you going first. This beat is called Choices, 60 seconds, VA Zone. Let's get it.
Jet got the heat.
Yo, FGY, what you got?
Nice beat from Jet Runner. VA Zone, doing your thing. VA always represents heavy, though. Shout out to all the VA producers. Sean Beats in the building. First Style, Man with Many Styles, 10,000. So many. J.C. Owens. I think I'm missing somebody, but so many producers from VA. All right, let's get to Wody. This beat is called All Dogs Go to Heaven. I hope so. 60 seconds. Let's do it.
You're born with a gift. If not that, then you get good at something along the way. And what you're good at, you don't take for granted. You don't betray it.
Betray your gift.
And you betray yourself. It's a sad thing.
Nice beat, dope beat. Let me do 15 seconds snippet. Even though I kind of know which way this one is going, I just want to get a definitive in my mind. Jet Runner, 15 seconds. All right, 15 seconds from Wody.
You're born with a gift.
All right, Wody, we're going to see you in the top 4. Jet Runner, that was a dope beat. But in comparison to Wody's beat, it didn't really it wasn't enough to knock out Wodie's beat. Wodie's beat was just a little heavier. The sample obviously added some spunk to it, but the overall vibe was just a little too heavy to overpower with what he brought to the table for this particular battle. But nonetheless, Jet Runner, dope producer, brought a dope beat, and we've been hearing dope beats all night from all the producers. So salute. But South Africa is going to the top 4 right now. Wodie. With that being said, we got more South Africa. Phoenix Flame versus Chef, Chi-Town, the Windy City. Phoenix, you going first. And this beat is called A Spell on You. And oh man, what's that artist that did this original sample? I already know the sample for this. Biggie used it for Kick in the Door, Waving the 4-4, the same sample. So A Spell on You, Screaming something, Screaming Joe or something Screaming is in his name. I can't remember the artist. But anyway, this is the beat from Phoenix Flame, A Spell on You, 60 seconds. Let's get it. All right, dope. Yes, Screaming Jay Hawkins is the name of the song, the original, that where they got Kick in the Door from. Phoenix chose a different element of the beat, not the usual He didn't use that part of the sample, which is what Kick in the Door used. A little different spin on that sample. So salute to Phoenix Flame. Chef Cody, let's see what you got cooking. This beat is called Members Only. We are the Beat Economy Illuminati over here, so he's a members only member. You get it? All right, let's do it. Members only. Chef Cody, let's do it.
Damn, Cody, what you cooking, G?
Heavy round, 15 second rule once again. Phoenix Flame, 15 seconds. Let's get this real quick. This is going to be a crazy one. Chef Cody, 15 seconds.
Damn, Cody.
I'm stumped on this one. Shit. This one got me fucked up. Damn, this one is hard. I might have to do another 15 seconds of this one. I might have to play this one all over again. This one's a tough one. This is a tough one. Let's do another 15 seconds. I'm gonna start the first 15 seconds of this one. This one's a tough one. So just the first 15 seconds. Let's see how they started it. All right, that was Phoenix, Chef Cody.
Damn, Cody, what you cooking, G?
That shit is very, 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 very close. It's basically another one of those where it's like, you know what, this is a tie, but the sample flip, like the vocal chop that the chef had that he chose, gives it a slight advantage in my books. That sample was just, that's a sample you could just listen to on repeat. Like, it's just one of those samples that just gets you, the vocal sample. The beats himself, both of the beats are pretty much even keel. They're both heavy, both dope. There's nothing to take away from Phoenix Flame, nothing to take away from Chef. The only slight advantage I could give Chef is that specific vocal chop, that vocal sample, which is, as I said, something that I could just listen to over and over. You know, you could kind of zone out just listening to that specific vocal. So that would be the only determining factor I could give an advantage over in that round. Because other than that, they're both super dope, both heavyweights. Beat wise, they both got it. They both on it. But Chef, just that sample, that vocal sample, those soul samples always get you, and that soul sample just got me. So I'm gonna give Chef this one. But Phoenix, nothing to take away from your beats. Your production is always fire, always heavy, always multi-layered and mixed right and mastered right and all that good stuff. But this particular round, we're gonna give Chef just for his soul sample selection, which is impeccable in this case. I love that soul sample. That vocal was crazy. All right. So with that being said, we got the final matchup for the top 8, and then we go into cutthroat top 4. So Grims versus Shadow. Grims, you going up first. This beat is called Acid Trip, and let's get to it. 60 seconds. You know, when you get late in the battles, your mind starts to drift. And somehow, I don't even know how that beat came up. That's not even close to Grims's beat whatsoever. This is Grims's beat. So what you just heard, erase that. Hit delete. This is Grim's beat. This beat is called King of the Shadows. 60 seconds. This is Grim's beat. Grimes. Let's do it.
Fucking reap, baby. Can't kill me. You can fucking kill me, but you can't scared, motherfucker. Kill me!
right, that was Grims. No matter how much times I see that name, it always throws me off, Grims or Grimes, because I'm used to seeing grime, like grimy and grime music, but Grims is the name. That was his beat for the second round. Let's see what Shadow got cooking all the ways over there in China. This beat is called War. 60 seconds, let's do it. We're going to play at least a 15-second snippet of those beats again, just because the first beat for Grims wasn't his beat. It was another producer. So just to be clear in your mind, which beat was Grims and which beat was Shadows, just so it's a clear comparison. We're going to play a 15 snippet of Grims once again, the right beat. This is called King of the Shadows, 60 seconds, or 15 seconds rather. Let's do it.
Fucking reap.
All right, and 15 seconds of Shadow. All right, so in that matchup, you know, the Asian element, the Asian influences, the sounds was dope from Shadow, but the overall punch, the overall spike to it, I have to give that to Grims. It just had a little bit more spike in the punch. You know what I mean? It just hit you a little harder. So Grims, you're gonna move on to top 4 tonight. Salute from Syracuse, upstate New York. But also salute to Shadow all the ways over in China. Very, very dope. Welcome you to the platform. First time on the platform. I know you have to study to see what the competition is like, so you know and you can be better prepared next time. But again, any producer that's coming into the battle for the first time and making it to the second round, which is dope because you had to get through a best of 3 to get here. And that's not always easy. So salute to Shadow. Salute to the producers in China. We definitely want to hear more Asian producers, whether it's China, Japan, Taiwan, Philippines, Malaysia, Indonesia, wherever in China or Asia, I should say, that you might reside. By all means, jump into the platform. We welcome you. But yeah, Shadow, you did your thing. Continue to do your thing and jump back in when you're ready. And, you know, we're going to do it up next battle. But Grims, we'll see you in the top 4. With that being said, we are in the top 4. We got Unspoken Truth. We got Wody. We got Chef Cody. And we got Grims. All right, so we're going to jump right into it. Unspoken Truth versus Wody. Unspoken Truth, you going first. This beat is called Hopeful. 60 seconds. Let's get it. That shit was so heavy. That sounded like something that should have been saved for the finals. But that means if you got this for this round, you got something even crazier for the finals. But let's see if you get by Wody first before we get to hear what you got in the finals, because that was crazy. Unspoken Truth went all the ways in on that one. Very, very dope. Drum work, samples, the vocal chops, all of that was crazy. Salute to Unspoken Truth on that one. Wody, let's see what you got to say in response to that. This beat is called Rose times Nipsey, some Rick Ross and Nipsey Hussle collab, clash, a fusion, I guess. So let's do it. Definitely got to do the 15-second rule on this mother. This, another crazy one. Wow. Unspoken Truth from UK. Wody representing South Africa. Across the pond battle going on here. Let's do that one more time. Unspoken Truth. I need a snippet of that one once again. This beat is called Hopeful once again. Little snippet. Let's do it. All right, 30-second snippet. I lied. Wody, another snippet. Let's do it. Yeah. Salute all the producers tonight for putting their motherfucking foot in this beat. The beats they putting their foot in this beat. They going all the ways in. Both producers came with it. It's a very, 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 very tough one. But I'm gonna give the slight advantage to Unspoken Truth on this one. Wody brung it. Wody's been bringing it. He brung it for 3 battles straight. Very close to getting a 4th win tonight. He's already in the top 4, but I'm giving a slight advantage to Unspoken Truth on this one. I can't even take away anything from both producers other than the vibe. I mean, the sax on Wody's almost sealed the deal going that way. The sax almost sealed the deal going that way. But the drums and everything in Unspoken Truth was equally powerful, equally packed a punch. And I'm giving a slight advantage to Unspoken Truth. But yeah, nothing to take away from Wody either. Wody's beat was heavy. The sax was very, very dope. The elements are all there. He's kind of reminding me of like a rebirth of Lincoln the Crux. So we salute Lincoln whenever you're ready to come back. You know, we waiting for that as well. But Wody is definitely reminding me of a second version of Lincoln. But in this particular battle, we're gonna give this one to Unspoken Truth. that was a well put together composition, and you know, you go into the finals tonight. So Unspoken Truth, the UK is in the building tonight. We go into the finals, but salute to Wody. You already got 3 bags. I know you'll be back next battle for another bag. So salute to South Africa for definitely doing your thing and going crazy with it. Difficult battle indeed, as T-Jam and many people have said. That was a difficult matchup. So it's not always easy to make those determinations, but you know, by a slight hair, I'm giving that one to the Unspoken Truth. All right, so we got the final match to determine who's going to be taking on Unspoken Truth in the finals tonight, and that is Chef Cody representing Chi-Town, Chicago and Grims representing Syracuse, New York. Chi-Town's going first. This beat by Chef Cody is called I Sent This to Joel Santana. So maybe he's just reminding himself who he sent this particular beat to. But the name of the beat is called I Sent This to Joel Santana. And you might want to get that in right before the versus battle. You never know. They might end up sliding it in the versus battle versus the locks. Anything is possible. But anyway, I sent this to Joel Santana, Chef Cody, Chi-Town Zone. Let's do it.
Damn, Cody, what you cooking, G?
The Tiger, taking it back to the 80s, WWF wrestling and all that stuff. Crazy. I like that. Oh man, what's the name of the group, man? Somebody throw it in the chat. The name of the group, Eye of the Tiger. It escaped my memory. Tiger, something Tiger. I think something Tiger was the name of the group. But somebody hit Eye of the Tiger, but what's the group? What's the name of the group? I can't remember the name of the group that did that song. Survivor. Survivor is the name of the group? Okay. Dope. Yeah, that's definitely a throwback. Shout out to Chef Cody on that one. Grims, let's see what you got to say in response to that. Rocky, Eye of the Tiger, all that good stuff from the 80s, Transformers and He-Man and Thundercats and all that good stuff. Grims, this beat is called Counted Me Out. Well, we're not counting you out just yet. You know, we're going to see what you do after this 60-second point, and then we're going to figure out if you count it out or not. Grims, Syracuse, let's get it. Heavy. That was heavy. I'm going to do 15 seconds on this one. We're getting down to the finals, so we got to make sure the right producer gets through. So, I sent this to Joel Santana, Chef Cody, a snippet before we decide who's going to the finals tonight to take on Unspoken Truth.
Damn, Cody, what you cooking, G?
snippet of Chef Cody's beat. Let's get into Grimm's. All right, dope beat from both producers on this one. Chef Cody, I mean that sample, you know, I guess you could say the sample helped get that advantage. Not that it did all the work. Chef definitely added his sauce onto it, but that sample definitely was moving. So I'm giving this one to Chef Cody. The dope matchup. Both of them had a dope, you know, sample selection. But if it was based on sample selection, then definitely Chef got the advantage, and the way he flipped it was you know, definitely worth what it was, for lack of a better way of saying it. But yeah, so Chef Cody taking this one. Chef Cody going to the finals, a place he's been before. So Chef Cody versus The Unspoken Truth. And I kind of get the feeling these guys battled. I think they battled in the finals before, or close to the finals. Maybe it was the semi or something like that. But yeah, Unspoken Truth versus Chef Cody. But Grimes, nothing to take away from your beat either. You've been doing crazy work tonight, the whole battle. All your beats tonight were dope. And salute to all the producers that were in the battle tonight. CY, See the Freak, Ron Beats, Unspoken Truth, of course, Jet Runner, Big Hugh B, JL Beats, of course, Wody, of course, Phoenix Flame, of course, Slumber Party, of course, Trapstar, of course, Chef Cody, of course, Mr. Flesh, of course, Grimes, Sugar Brown, of course, Shadow, of course. Everybody was doing your thing tonight. A lot of dope beats. Crazy representation from everywhere, from China, from down south, from the East Coast. Everybody was doing their thing tonight. UK, South Africa. Salute to everybody. All right, but we down to the finals. We got Chef Cody. We got The Unspoken Truth. We going back to best of three. Unspoken Truth, you going first. We're going to see if the 200 bag is going to the UK or is it going to the Chirac. All right, first beat. This is called Salute, Unspoken Truth. Let's get it. Minute transition, those drums, man, those drums. I love that last minute little transition with the drum. Unspoken Truth been getting it in tonight. Chef Cody, let's see what you got to say in response to that. It's those little nuances, those little subtle things that just make a beat a beat. You know what I mean? It's not always having just a slapper the whole way through, even though that could work, but sometimes just those little subtle transitions that just kick in just set the whole vibe for the beat. This beat is called Buenas Noches, Good Night, Espanol, for those that know. Let's do it. Chef Cody.
Damn, Cody, what you cooking, G?
All right, dope beat for the finals from both sides. I'm giving a slight advantage to Unspoken Truth on this first round. I think that one, especially the transition with the drums, how that came in at the end, as I was saying, those little subtleties for me was just, it just glued well together, and I wasn't expecting that. That's the element of surprise, which is a big thing in a beat battle. The element of surprise, especially when you're on the live stage, that will kill the crowd if you hit that at the right time, that transition that they ain't expecting, especially if it's some heavy drums like that. So even in the online format, that still applies, because the online is a copy of the live thing. So we're trying to get as much of that element to it. So I'm gonna give the first round to Unspoken Truth. But again, nothing to take away from Chef's beat. But yeah, Unspoken Truth, that first beat, that little transition definitely added the oomph to it. Let's get to the second beat of the finals. Unspoken Truth, beat called Holy Smokers, 60 seconds. Let's do it. Going crazy with the drums. That was the Unspoken Truth second last beat for the night, called Holy Smokers. Chef Cody, let's see what you got in the deck. This beat is called Mr. Cool. 60 seconds. Let's do it. That round is worth a snippet. That round is worth a snippet. Let's get the snippet in, because depending on which way it goes, it could end right here or not. So let's get a snippet in just to make a determination on this one. Snippet from Unspoken Truth, second last beat, Holy Smokers. Let's do it. That was the Unspoken Truth. Let's get to Chef Cody once again. Snippet. All right. That was crazy. That one could have went either way. because they both heavy. They both heavy. They really, really, really both heavy. We're gonna give this one to Cody, and we're gonna go to a round 3 to make the final determination for these guys. These guys deserve it. They've been bringing fire all night. Unspoken Truth been bringing fire all night. His drums have been banging me over the head all night. Crazy. Chef's samples have been banging me over the head all night. So between the drums and the sample, we got to go to a round 3 to make this official. All right. So Unspoken getting the first one, Chef getting the second one. Let's go to the round 3 and make a final determination who's getting the bag tonight. Unspoken Truth, you going first. This beat is called Verse Agility. 60 seconds. Let's do it. Every kind of dart from the bag. Salute to the Unspoken Truth. Chopping, sample, flipping, dipping, doing everything. Final beat from Chef Cody. Let's see what you got to say. This beat is called Childish Games. 60 seconds. Let's see what you got cooking. Chef, let's do it.
Damn, Cody. What you cooking, G?
That was a dope round. Unfortunately, we got no more beats, so we can't do a round 4, but we gonna play that round one more time. Just to make the final determination, we're gonna take that whole round from the top. Unspoken Truth, Chef Cody, we're gonna make a final decision after this 120 seconds is up. Unspoken Truth going first. Verse Agility is the name of the beat. Let's do it. That's Unspoken Truth. Let's get to the final beat, Chef Cody, and wrap this battle up and see who's getting the bag tonight. Childish Game, Chef Cody, let's do it.
Damn, Cody. What you cooking, G?
Very, 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 very close. And honestly, that also could have gone either way. Neither producer knocked the other producer out in that final one because they're both kind of even keel. You know what I mean? The fact that I had to play it again, which means they're pretty even keel, and there was no knockout punch. You know, no one didn't like knock the other producer out. It was kind of even keel. But for the overall energy of the beats, because when you get to that point, you kind of have to work in reverse. It's like, okay, well, they're both even keel, so how do you take away points so that someone is kind of a little bit higher than the other? From the overall vibe of it, energy-wise, you know, the bounce to it, slightest advantage to Chef on this one. Slightest advantage to Chef on this one. Unspoken definitely did his thing, totally did his thing. The transitions were slapping. The drum work was crazy all night. I'm rocking with Unspoken Truth with the drums and everything like that. But a slight advantage to Chef, just the sample flip and the energy, the bounce to everything. You know, just as I said, when you get to that point, you kind of have to work in reverse and deduct. What can I take away from this in order to find someone that stands out a little bit more and making that determination? And with that being said, I'll give the slight advantage to Chef. But not to take anything away from the Unspoken Truth. UK's been blazing the whole battle. The only UK representative tonight. You know what I mean? The only UK representative. So Unspoken Truth, you definitely salute, honors. You definitely did your thing. Mad respect for what you've been putting down tonight. But Chef, we're going to give the win, the bag tonight to Chef Cody doing his thing. I believe he also has a beat tape out. So definitely hit him up on IG at Chef Cody. What's the other one? There's Chef Cody, and then there's the other one, Cody. Put it in the chat. I know he got 2 IG handles, but for that matter, hit everybody up. And as you know, we put this up on YouTube, and everybody's handle is in the YouTube videos. So whatever rounds you like, whichever producers you like, you got their IGs on the YouTube videos. Hit them up, collaborate, buy a beat off them, whatever the case is. Woody won 3 battles back to back, and he sold 3 beats back to back. So people be hitting him up, buying his beats after watching the battles. So we want that to happen for every producer on here. Whether you win or lose, you still might win. Somebody might like the beat and hit you up, buy the beat. All your profit. We don't take nothing out of that. So by all means, as I said, everybody's IG handles will be in the YouTube videos as we drop them. That's why we drop them round by round, just to highlight that specific producer for that round. So, you know, if you like what you heard in that specific round, you don't got to scramble through the video trying to find out whose beat it is and which producer it is. It's very clear. It's this one versus that one. Here's the contact. Hit them up. Buy the beat. So that way has been working. Some people like to see the whole video. They want to see the whole hour, the whole 2 hours in one clip. But, you know, people are busy nowadays. They don't have time to sit there and watch 2-hour videos like they might have before. So we just give it to them short and sweet. If you like the beat, you want to buy the beat, hit the producer up. Contact is there. All right. So with that being said, salute to everybody in the battle tonight. Once again, CY, See the Freak, Ron Beats, Unspoken Truth, Jet Runner, Big Hugh B, JL Beats, Woody, Phoenix Flames, Slumber Party, Trepstar, Mr. Flesh, Grimes, Sugar Brown, Shadow, and of course Chef Cody doing his thing. His IG handles are Cody Styles and Chef Cody. Indeed, everybody came correct tonight. Producers who didn't get in the battle tonight, because we had a lot of last-minute producers registering, especially from China. We just got like a swamp of China producers that jumped in at the last minute. So if they're not in tonight, they'll be in the next battle, which is in 2 weeks. July 29th is the next battle, the final battle for July. August, we might get back to the weekly thing, once a week, every Thursday. But right now, we got the next battles in 2 weeks. So bi-weekly right now. But we'll probably jump back into the every week battles come August. All right. So if you've been on the sidelines watching and think you're ready to jump in, by all means do that. Hit us up on the site, battleofthebeatmakers.com /beat-economy. Battleofthebeatmakers.com /beat-economy to jump in this specific battle. But with that being said, we're going to sign off. My name is Clifton. You can hit me up on IG. KLFTN_7. But as I said, these battles will be all dropping as of Saturday. We'll start dropping these battles, and they're dropped by matchup. So the first round is just one video for each individual matchup. If you like what you hear, buy a beat, or at least reach out and collab with a producer at the least. All right, so we signing off. Salute to everybody once again. This is Beat Economy 200. Chef Cody, we're going to hit you up in a minute, send you that $200 express courier delivery, and we'll be back at the battles, as I said, 2 weeks from today. But the site is open. If you want to register for the next battle, do that. It's changing up. Producers are registering a little earlier than they used to. Some people wait to the last minute, but that didn't work today. Producers couldn't fit in, so we had to push into the next battle. So if you want in, get in as soon as you can. Don't wait till the last minute to register. Usually people register now, pay now, and then they could change their beats later on, but at least get your spot so you're in the battle, and then you can always change your beats a couple days down the road if you want to make some new fire beats before the actual battle. All right, so with that being said, we about to sign off. T-Jam, what up? You got album number 3 out, Sign of the Times. Hit him up at 2stickscorp.com. He got the link in the chat. Hit the website up as well, 2stickscorp, 2stickscorp.com, 2stickscorp. If you sell beats, you can also sell beats on his site. He's selling his own beats, of course, but he'll also sell other producers' beats. So hit him up, connect with T-Jam Productions, get your beats sold, whichever way. However you want to sell beats, do it. If it's a streaming thing, if it's the usual suspects that you buy and sell beats from, if it's an individual producer selling beats, we'll be doing that as well in a hot minute. So producers can sell beats directly off the site. You can get software directly off the site. If you want your FL or Ableton or whatever, all that stuff will be on the site. So by all means, a lot of things coming in the future. We're just working on it step by step, but we'll be unveiling all those things shortly, soon enough. All right. So with that being said, we're going to sign off. Salute to all the producers once again. Salute to Chef Cody, and we out of here, and we'll catch you the next battle. All right. Double deuces, y'all. Peace, peace, peace.